Hey, what's up? So I wanted to do a quick little review on YouTube Music. So I was a very loyal Pandora listener. And if you don't know, Pandora is a music streaming app, and I was paying for it for years. And then I realized once I had YouTube Premium, and on top of that, I had YouTube Music. I looked into it, and I think back then, I don't think that YouTube Music was free. I don't think it was included. I think it was like a separate membership of its own. And I was like, no, I'm not going to pay an extra whatever it was at the time. But once YouTube Music became included in YouTube Premium, just as a fiscal, responsible decision, I was like, well, let me try out YouTube Music. YouTube Music has some drawbacks that I wish that were better than Pandora, but it also has quite a few things. It's not quite on the Pandora level yet, and I'm gonna kind of dive into that. So, let's jump right into it. So, a few of the things that I wish were on YouTube Music that I really liked about Pandora, but YouTube has the opportunity to expand on even what Pandora had. So, I like the fact that the stations were just structured better, and it was more about stations on Pandora than it is on YouTube. Now, YouTube, and I'm sorry about the wind, but YouTube has it to where once you subscribe, or if you go into an artist and you listen to an artist, it creates sort of like a station. And so the artists and the stations are all in the same place. So once you go into the app, and you start to see all your things listed there, and their icons, which are pretty large. They really don't need to be that large. Similar to Pandora. Pandora, it's small. It's just like it's a list format, and it has a little image, a little logo, and really that's all you need. Because if you're going to listen to music, boom, you're in there, you're out, you want to turn on your tunes, and you want to leave it be, right? And you go in every now and then, and you send your like, you send your dislike, you ignore it, whatever. That I wish was a little better with YouTube Music. I listen to music I was just listening to music right now on my little walk, and I was like, look, I want to make this. I listen to music about at least 2 hours a day. While I'm doing my regular stuff. If I'm out and about, really, it's probably more than that. It's probably like 4 or 5 hours a day. But to be, conservative, I'll say 2. But, anyway, so I wish that it had a list format. And actually, if you really want to kind of get a little intricate, because I give great feedback, and I have good concepts based off of an existing wireframe, it would be cool if as you create stations, the stations are automatically put into genre categories. Or maybe I can create my own categories, and instead of a list of the stations, I have a list of categories. For example, with Pandora, I had maybe 100 or so stations, because I listened to everything from jazz to just instrumentals to rock, heavy metal, rap, and then the list goes on. To some overseas type stuff. I listened to classical, you name it, I listened to it, right? And so I had this long list, even dating back to old school and all that. Now, I'd have to really, start developing it to really get real finite on how it would look. But it would be cool if whenever you pull up the YouTube Music app, instead of seeing the actual music and the actual stations you have, you start by checking out your genres or your categories. And you could create categories. Like if I want upbeat rap, I could have that as a category, or rap could be in a category. And I love to listen to beats. I'm not a freestyler. I'm not trying to be a rapper, never will be, but I love listening to beats. I appreciate a good beat. I appreciate the artistic form of it. And so I listen to them, and I'm very judgmental when it comes to music and beats of all different sorts of genres. But it would be cool if I could create beats and then have maybe a subsection. Maybe you could have subcategories. And it's really, honestly, a lot of this is like, I'm not going to say unnecessary, but it sort of is. Because really, at the end of the day, my music's all there. So it's cool. But for the convenience of the user experience, it would be nice if I could go in, click what genre I'm feeling right now, and have different maybe layouts. Maybe I could choose my layouts. Maybe you can have a list format. Maybe you could have a category format, and you could switch from the different view, get quick to your music. YouTube's gonna benefit because you're getting the listener, and you're getting people using it. So I think at the end of the day, I think that's going to be a good format. It's going to benefit. It's going to bring more, and then ultimately bringing more users to YouTube Music as opposed to the other platforms. I've never really gotten into the other platforms. I know that Spotify is a big one. iHeartRadio is kind of, in my eyes, faded back but that's never been my jam. But I did just see a iHeartRadio festival that was put on, so I'm not gonna knock them. It's just not what I've drawn to. So anyway, that's that. I'm pretty sure there were some other things. Oh, and by the way, YouTube, y'all have a glitch. I have my iPhone set to where I can rotate. So if I twist it, the thing rotates, the screen rotates, and you can lock that, right? I don't want to have to lock it. But I noticed whenever I play YouTube and then I put it in my pocket, sometimes my phone goes sideways, right? Sometimes whenever I get it and I pull it out of my pocket, it's stuck in that lock mode, and I can't get out of the lock mode so that I can go to other channels or even like or dislike or change the skip the song that it's on, etc. So maybe get on that, please. That'd be nice. Anyway, I'm not sure why I shared this. I'm just a lover of music. So have a great day.